Hey guys, it's Lianka. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be taking you guys through my nighttime skincare routine and what I do to get glowy skin. Disclaimer before I do start the video is that everyone's skin is different and what works for me might not work for you. So do bear that in mind while I show you my skincare. So I use a process called skin cycling in my skincare routine, and what that is basically you use an exfoliant on the first day, a retinol on the second day, and the third and fourth days just focus on hydration. So today is my exfoliant day, and what I use for my exfoliant is this Brighten Up 3% TXA Dark Spot Toner with azelaic acid and PHA in it. This much will do, just a few drops, and I just like rub my hands together and then just rub it all over my face. As you can see, it's very normal to have acne. I have spots here and here and here. It's just part of just being a human, really. Anyone who has glowy skin and claims they have no acne or have never had acne or anything like that is probably lying to you. Just keep that in mind. And there's nothing wrong with having spots. No one's perfect. Make sure with skincare, I used to not do this, make sure you let your product absorb for about a minute, or you want it to absorb into your skin so it's no longer damp. Because what happens is if you apply everything one after the other, then everything mixes together and nothing has time to do its job in a way, like on your face. Next up, I'm gonna go with my Numbuzin number 3 toner, and it's called the Super Glowing Essence. I think it's mainly like hyaluronic acid. I can't really read the back. It's a Korean brand. Korean skincare is just ahead of the game, you know. Again, I just put a little bit on my hands and rub it on, and I like to tap it on so everything is distributed evenly and I don't kind of take off anything else I already have on my face. If you watched my previous video, then you would have seen my morning skincare routine. Make sure you go and watch that. I'm just gonna rub any remaining skincare onto my hand because your hands probably age the fastest out of your whole body, or at least one of them, because you know when you drive your hands are always in the sun. I know obviously this is my nighttime routine, but I think one of my biggest tips for any skin type is to wear sun cream. I know I bang on about this, but if you don't wear sun cream, then there's no point of doing your skincare, because yeah, you can do your skincare and you can do whatever, and temporarily it might look nice, but actually, if you think about it, the sun is just gonna age your skin. It might look fine now, but give it 10 years and you see what I mean if you don't wear it. If that's one tip you take from this video, even though this is a nighttime routine and I'm not gonna wear sun cream, is wear your sun cream. That is probably the only reason that my skin looks as it does. This top keeps on falling and it's starting to annoy me now. But it's really cute, right? It's a little set from TK Maxx, like a little pajama set, and it's got matching shorts as well. I really like this like lacy, I don't even know what to call it, lacy top bit, and I like how it hangs. This is like a nice comfy top. So if you know me, then you know that I am very extra with my skincare, and if you like following people who have a very basic skincare routine and only use 2 products on their face, then I don't really know what to tell you, but that is not my skincare routine. My skincare routine is always going to be long and excessive because, do you know what, it's therapeutic and I like it like that. So if you don't like it, then you don't like it. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry really. This is the Numbuzin Serum Deep Sleep Mask. This is number 6. I don't actually know what all numbers specifically contribute to. This is basically like a hyaluronic acid toner. And hyaluronic acid, what it does is it traps the moisture in your skin. So make sure that you put it on while your face is still slightly damp from your toner, or just water or anything like that, because that will make your skin nice and plump. I mean, you'll probably see the instant effects from mine as soon as I've put it on. Don't skip your neck, guys, because that ages as well. Gravity is just going to pull our skin down. Right, as you can see, that has instantly just given me such a nice glow. I just love skincare, guys. It makes me so happy. It's very therapeutic, I'd say, for me anyway. It's just, you know, one of those things, like it's the evening and you're getting unready and you're doing your skincare. It's like makeup but for the evening, you know, so you can still look nice when you go to bed. With makeup, I think people focus too much on doing their makeup and not taking care of your skin, but actually you need to take care of what you already have and then put makeup on top if you feel like you need it or you want to, you know. I get it, like I love doing it recently since I have started doing it, but I will always make sure that my skin is my first priority, because makeup is just extra. Your skin is what makes your makeup look good, if that makes sense. Next up is this Revitalift filler from L'Oreal Paris, and it's got hyaluronic acid and caffeine, and basically it's an eye serum that depuffs your eyes and gets rid of your under eye circles. I wouldn't say gets rid, but I definitely say that it does help me out a lot. I always put on my eyelashes. Again, if you've watched my other videos, then you would know that this is what grows my lashes, guys. Or it is one of the things. I also really like this little applicator thing because I can give my eyes a little massage. Well, not my eyes, like my under eyes. I'm just gonna tap that in using my ring finger because that's the most delicate finger to use around your eyes. It applies the least pressure or something, I heard somewhere. I'm just gonna stick with it because I sort of see what they mean. Like if you use this one, like it's a lot more, I don't know, aggressive, whereas this one's a bit more gentle. And the skin around your eyes is very sensitive, so you know, you need to take care of it. I don't know if you can already see, but already my skin's looking glowy. I honestly can't even imagine not doing my skincare. Like every single day I will cleanse my face. Even if you just need to wash your face and put moisturizer on it, then that's it. Better than nothing, better than going to sleep every day with makeup on and all the dirt that will end up just clogging your pores. I used to not wash my face like at all unless it was in the shower, and I wouldn't even use a cleanser. I would just wash it with water, and then I'd be surprised that I had acne and stuff. Okay, so this is absorbed now. So next up, I'm going to go in and put some eye patches on, and I don't do this every night. It's more of a, I don't know, a few times a week thing, or once a week, or I'll do a face mask instead. But I felt a bit fancy today, and I'm gonna use these from Grace and Stella. I won't believe my eyes. Do you know what? I don't believe my eyes when I take these off, honestly. Like, these are restoring eye masks for fatigued under eyes, which today I didn't get great sleep because the builders outside were causing a racket at this place I was house sitting. These have retinol in them, hyaluronic acid and sea moss, but the difference it makes is absolutely mental. I'm just going to show you what my eyes look like now. You guys can tell me what you think after I take these off if you see a difference, but I know I definitely do. So how cute and purple. You're technically not allowed to mix salicylic acid and retinol together because they're both quite strong, and they could be a little bit irritating. But I did try and not put it under my eyes or in this area as much today, so I could put these on. But what I usually do is I don't do eye patches on the day I put an exfoliant on. I said salicylic acid, but that is just a type of exfoliant that I used to use, but this is azelaic acid. So any exfoliant you shouldn't use with retinol, not just salicylic. I'm just gonna let these sit for 15 to 20 minutes, I think it says. Yeah, 15 to 20. They're already slipping off my face. But look how cute and pearly and shiny these are. And I also really like that they're rated really well. Like they don't really have any nasty things in them or anything like that. So I highly recommend. And I know they have like collagen ones, hydrating ones. They've got different types of eye patches for different needs of under eyes. I've quite struggled with dark circles, but I think that just comes with being brown, to be honest with you. I will see you guys in 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm back and it has now been 20 minutes, probably even more than that, to be honest with you, because I meant to put my dinner in the oven. So let's take these off and I'll show you guys what I mean. It is genuinely the craziest transformation ever. Like, look at this. I'm gonna do it close up on the camera so you can see. Look, tell me, like, even from here, tell me that you can't see a difference in my eyes, because if you tell me that, then you're lying. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Invest in these guys. And to be honest with you, they're only like £16 or something like that for a box, but I don't actually know how many you get. I mean, I think I checked the box now, but it is quite a lot, like maybe like 30 in a box, I'd even say. Actually, maybe 30 is a bit of an overstatement. Maybe like 20, but that's still quite a lot. And you're getting a good bargain because look at my under eyes. Like, what is that? That is crazy. And also, what could you want? Because they're cute and purple and shiny, so you could just chuck them on while you're doing your chores in the evening after you've washed your face and whatnot, and look cute walking around the house with them. This isn't even sponsored, by the way. I'm just hyping them up because I genuinely think that they've made a massive difference in my eyes. Okay, so my next step is gonna be this Boozin collagen pudding serum. I am a big believer in using collagen on your face, or collagen or peptides. I don't actually know the difference between collagen serum and peptide serum, but I think peptides are collagen because they're proteins, so I don't know. I feel like they do the same thing. I did have a peptide serum, but I ran out. So I bought this one. And it's like it's called a pudding serum. And it's quite weird. Like, I'll show you when I squeeze it on my hand. I don't know if you can see that. Like a solid shape almost. I don't know. It's quite weird. But I feel like I like it. Oh. Almost dropped that. I feel like I like it because when I put it on my face, I think it seals everything in quite well because of that like weird sort of texture. I'm very excited for dinner because I'm having sweet potato fries with some like vegan chicken nuggets and some baked beans, and I know that's just like a chucking together dinner, and I probably should have eaten right now, but by now, because it's like 11. Maybe, no, I don't think it's 11, probably like 10 something, I don't know, here. But the thing is, I've been looking after someone's house and their pet, and I haven't had a chance to do a food shop or anything. So I had some leftovers earlier, and I'm just eating some scraps from the freezer, but I'll make sure I do a food shop tomorrow because, you know, a girl's gotta eat. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that absorb. Look how shiny my face looks, guys. I'm telling you. The more steps, the better, for me, anyway. Because, I mean, in Korean skincare, and I'm a big fan of Korean skincare, they all have so many steps, like oil cleanser or cleansing balm, foaming cleanser, toner, serums, or exfoliant before those two, retinol, eye cream, sometimes an eye mask, and then moisturizers. And I also use lip mask, so that's, you know, you gotta use all the steps, guys, because you're missing out. And Korean skincare, like, people in Korea look like 100 years younger than they actually are. So you better bet that I'm gonna be following on in their footsteps, because I want to look 100 years younger than I actually am. I don't know. Tell me, what do you guys think? Do I look my age? I am. Why did I have to think about that? I'm 21, and I turned 22 in like 3 weeks. So I don't know, do I look younger? I feel like it's a bit difficult at this age though, because I feel like everyone just looks young up to a certain point. I feel like when I get to 30, that'll probably be a more valid question to ask. But let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Next step is my retinol eye cream. Again, I did just do the eye patches, like the retinol ones, but I'm just gonna put this on top just for a little bit of extra. I just feel like as a brown girl, I'm quite prone to dark circles and things. So I just like to put a little bit of extra under my eyes because I don't want dark circles, alright? So don't judge me. Just going to tap that in. Don't forget your lids. I always take it up to like on my brow bone as well, because why not? Don't want sagging brow bones, do we? You could also use this as a retinol, like for your whole face, but I just bought it like for my eyes, and I have a different retinol for my whole face. I just love glowy skin, guys. Honestly, like, even if you have things like acne, obviously if it's hormonal or genetic or anything of the sort, then definitely get it checked out by a doctor. But once your skin has cleared up, then I would definitely prioritize like just lots of steps, guys. Like, I know people think I'm probably weird for saying that, but I genuinely think that the more steps there are, if they're obviously not just crazy steps like 100 moisturizers or anything like that, but if it's like structured and laid out like Korean skincare, then I do think it's really beneficial for your face. Okay, so I'm just going in now with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Cream, just on top of that as well. I've let it absorb and settle. I really like this cream because it's got a lot of peptides in it, and peptides are very important for your face. I just feel like it gives my face that extra glow, and what I think does definitely help is taking collagen like as a supplement as well, because if you have poor gut health or poor hormonal health or anything like that, just supplements in general are really good. I do take quite a few because my mum is a little bit of a health freak and I'm also vegetarian, so I feel like I lack in certain things that people who eat meat don't lack in, like for example omega-3s that you find in fish. I don't really get from as much, just things like that, and vitamin D. Like, I live in an area that doesn't get very sunny. Just make sure you take care of your insides as well as your outsides, because if your insides aren't healthy, then your outsides aren't healthy. I've just let that absorb, and now I'm gonna go in with my moisturizers. So in the evenings, I like to put quite a lot of moisturizer on and like slug my face with it, so basically put quite a thick layer on. So I use this one from La Roche-Posay. It's the Cicaplast Born B5 Cicaplast. I don't really know how to say it. And I mix it in with this Q&A collagen face cream. As you guys could already tell, I'm obsessed with peptides and collagen. So I mix them together and then I just apply it on my face. And if it's a bit of a thicker layer, I don't really mind, because I feel like it gives me like a nice seal on my skincare. And then that ends up giving me the glowier skin in the morning. I do have another one where I really can't be asked to get it. I actually can't get it yet. Oh, there we go. She's got some. I know there's some left, but I'm gonna have to cut it open because this stuff is expensive. But it does last quite a long time, I'd say. Like, I feel like both bottles will probably last me the whole year. If you want to gel math it, then that's 20 divided by 12, which I don't know, but it's less than £2 a month. So if you want to invest in that, then you might as well. And with the Cicaplast, make sure you put a lot on your nose, because I saw a TikTok where basically it gets rid of like the blackheads on your nose, because people try and like scrape them off and put a load of exfoliant on them and stuff. But this, it's like, I think they're just like sebaceous filaments, whatever people call them. Like, they're not actually blackheads. So the moisturizer like hydrates them and makes them disappear, which is mental. And I don't really mind if I have a bit of white cast on my nose, because I'll just wash it off in the morning. So the last thing I do is I will use like some form of lip mask or lip butter, just like a thicker type of lip treatment for your lips. So this one is mango lip butter for dry lips from the Body Shop, and I absolutely love mango. I think it's an Asian thing. I remember when I used to live in India, and there would just be like the freshest mangoes ever, and honestly, like, you're not gonna get any better than that, because they are so freaking good. I just struggle with like tropical fruits and stuff here in the UK, because I feel like they're they're just not the same. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know they're obviously imported and stuff, but there's just something about getting them straight from the person who grows them or straight from the source that just makes it different. They probably get all like weird and crusty when they ship them here or whatever. So this is my substitute for mango. It doesn't really taste like mango, but it smells like mango, so it does the job. Another thing I forgot to mention is most days I will go in with like aloe vera gel and a facial oil, and I'll mix them together, and I'll use like my gua sha on it. Say hello to my gua sha. I haven't really been consistent with it recently because there's just been so much going on. Like, I've moved house, I've been on holiday, like I just went to Lisbon, and I'm going to Slovakia next week, and then I've been house sitting, so I haven't even lived like in my own house, so it's just been a bit hectic and crazy. But I do want to start being consistent with that again. And alongside that, I also use my jade roller, and I do feel like it gives you a bit more of like that snatched look, I guess you could say. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was mostly just me talking about random stuff and showing you what I do on a daily, or you know, mostly every 4 days or whatever. This is my exfoliant day, so that's the one I've showed you. I hope you can take some tips, and I hope you've learned something from this video. Look at that glow, guys. Like, tell me my skin isn't glowing. You can't. That's what I thought. I'm not a qualified healthcare professional or anything like that, but take what you can from this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to leave a comment, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video.